Welcome to our How to Apply to SNAP video. This video is a step-by-step walkthrough through the application process. And for this video, we're going to go over the SNAP half-term position application. So we are going to start here at our homepage, the SierraNevadaAlliance.org. We're going to go under About Us and then Programs and find our SNAP program. Going to take you to our SNAP homepage, and to get to our application process, we'll hit Join SNAP. And we're going to start at application instructions, but I'm going to recommend that you open up our position descriptions page as well, just in a separate tab. You're probably going to want to have this open when you're going through the SNAP application form, just for some details on the position you're applying to or positions. This page has all our positions listed for this year, including the full-term positions that started in October. So keep your eyes out for the spring half-term positions. We have one right here, for example, in Bishop, California, and this is actually 2 positions. So we'll be accepting 2 applicants for this same field assistant position. We have 2 other positions in the Tahoe area, one in Truckee, California with Trout Unlimited, and one in Tahoe City with the Sierra State Parks Foundation. Look out for fall term, half term, just because these positions started in October and have already been filled. So make sure you're looking for the spring positions. And we'll just open up this one, for example. Open in a new tab. And you'll be ready to go. So we'll go back here, application instructions. This is a couple steps, a little bit more than you're probably used to, but it's just an application with the SNAP program that we've created. And then since it's through AmeriCorps, you have to apply through the AmeriCorps website. And that is a separate application. It's a little redundant, but you'll have to do that in order for us to enroll you in our program officially and for you to get all the benefits, such as your education award when you're done with your service. So we'll start with the member application packet. And this packet has a lot of information about our program, the background, important dates. So one to note is the deadline for applying for our half-term positions this year is February 14th. And I'm going to scroll down to this timeline that shows you when our applications are due, when we'll start doing our first round interviews, which will just be a phone screening. After we complete that, you'll be contacted by the host sites you applied to do another second round interview, and this will either be done in person or over a video chat. And you'll be contacted by the host sites you apply to, and sometimes you might be contacted by other positions you didn't apply to initially but might be interested in interviewing you. So just be aware of that. You'll hear back around March if you've been accepted, and then April you'll begin your term during our spring training, which will be your orientation. You'll be joining the other full-term members during their spring training, so you'll get to meet everyone else in the program when you first start. It'll be about a week of training, and then you'll go to your host site and start your term. So it's recommended you download this so you have all your information and deadlines saved. The next step in The application process is our Google form application, which looks like this. And you'll see there's different sections to complete. And just so I'm not having to go through and fill out all the required information, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like on here. You'll just be filling out some basic information about yourself, the requirements, what you're looking to get out of it. For this question in particular, it says rank your top 2 positions and why. You don't have to rank 2 positions. If there's just one position that you want to apply to that you're set on, you can go ahead and just list that one. But if you're interested in more than one, you're going to want to go ahead and explain why and maybe put your top pick, your second pick, etc. Then you're going to go through your relevant experience and skills. And this part can be a little confusing because we have repetitive questions that are exactly the same. So you'll notice this is the same question, but this ranking is asking you something different. So at first it's asking you how much you enjoy doing this. The second question is asking you how much experience you have in that. So make sure you're paying attention to that. And you're going to want to make sure you're able to fulfill all the program requirements. So the entire service date is starting in April 6th and ending in September 19th. That's 5.5 months. It is a full-time position, so just be aware that you're going to be expected to work at least 40 hours a week. This insurance question is a requirement from our program, from the Alliance, and it's pretty easy to just ask your current insurance if you have this coverage, and if not, to ask if you can obtain it. Usually, in most cases, it's easy to do and uncomplicated, but if you have any questions or problems with this, initially when you're applying or after, just feel free to contact us and we can help you with that. Something to note on the stipend that you receive, it is taxable, unfortunately. So this is the untaxed amount. And then half-term members are expected to complete 900 hours of service. Just making sure you're aware of that. And then you'll be done. So once you've completed the Google form application, this goes to us. And your next step in the application process is the AmeriCorps application. So you're going to want to click on here and it's going to take you to the AmeriCorps homepage. You're going to either sign into your account or create an account if you haven't already. Once you've done that, you're going to want to search for the Sierra Nevada AmeriCorps partnership. And I'm going to take you just to the search listing. Once you click on that to the home page and you sign in, it shows all your personal information. So in order to keep some privacy, we're going to skip that part and I'm going to show you the search page, which you'll find here. So you'll type in our program name and hit search. And it's going to bring up 2 different listings. So the first one is actually not the one you're going to want to apply to. As you can see, those dates have passed. I believe this is from last year. So just make sure you're going to apply to the second one. And this says that our applications are open till March 15th, which our applications are due February 14th. But for whatever reason, you're unable to either access your AmeriCorps account or apply before that deadline, that's okay because this will stay open a little bit later. So try to complete this if possible. If you're having difficulties accessing it, then we can address that later. So make sure you have the right dates, program dates, April through September. And unfortunately, since I'm enrolled in the program, I can't go through the exact application on the AmeriCorps website. I can say that the application's pretty redundant and it takes a lot of time to complete. So make sure you're putting aside a good chunk of time to go through that and fill out all the required questions and things. And once you're done, we'll be able to enroll you. So go back. The last thing that is required of you is to email us your updated resume and cover letter. And this is the email you can send that to. If you have any problems or difficulties or questions accessing any of this, any of our applications, the AmeriCorps website, anything that you need in order to complete all these steps, we are here to help you. So be sure to contact us if you have any other questions. I'll just say one more time, our deadline is February 14th, 2020. And yeah, I hope this is helpful. And if not, feel free to contact us.